Life is a journey, and the choices we make determine whether we will walk in peace or struggle under unnecessary burdens. One of the most powerful biblical stories about choices and burdens is found in the relationship between Abraham and Lot. When God called Abraham in Genesis chapter 12, he specifically instructed him to leave his country, his people, and his father's household to go to a land that he would show him. However, despite God's instruction, Abraham allowed his nephew Lot to follow him. This decision, though made out of kindness and love, eventually it became a burden that led to unnecessary conflict and hardship. At first, everything seemed fine. Both Abraham and Lot prospered, their livestock increased, their wealth grew. But soon a problem arose. The land could not support both of them, and their herdsmen began to quarrel. Abraham, being a man of peace, decided to separate from Lot to prevent further strife. He graciously allowed Lot to choose first, and Lot, driven by what looked good rather than what was godly, chose the fertile land near Sodom. This one decision changed both their destinies. Abraham continued to walk in God's blessings, while Lot unknowingly walked into destruction. Carrying extra loads in life can slow us down and even distract us from God's plan. Abraham had a heart of generosity, but his decision to take Lot along added unnecessary weight to his journey. Sometimes we hold on to relationships, habits, or responsibilities that God never intended for us. What starts as an act of kindness or obligation can later turn into a burden that drains us spiritually, emotionally, and even physically. In Lot's case, his choice to settle near Sodom led him deeper into compromise. He didn't just live near Sodom, he eventually became part of it. When God decided to destroy the city, Lot struggled to live. His wife looked back and turned into a pillar of salt, and his daughters made immoral decisions that affected generations to come. Abraham's story teaches us a powerful lesson. Not everything or everyone is meant to go with us on our journey. Even though Lot followed Abraham, he was not part of God's covenant with him. After Lot finally separated from Abraham, God revealed his full promise to Abraham, saying, "Lift up your eyes. All the land you see, I give to you." This shows that some blessings only come after we release unnecessary burdens. Sometimes the people we carry with us out of love or fear may actually be slowing down God's greater plan for our lives. As we go through life, we must ask ourselves, are we making decisions based on what looks good, like Lot, or based on faith, like Abraham? Are we holding on to relationships, jobs, or responsibilities that God never assigned to us? Are we carrying burdens that make our journey harder instead of walking in the freedom God desires for us? If we are, it may be time to let go and trust God's direction. Letting go doesn't mean abandoning people or responsibilities carelessly, but it means surrendering every decision to God. If something or someone is creating constant strife, draining your energy, or pulling you away from God's purpose, it might be a sign that you're carrying an extra load. We must learn to trust that when God asks us to release something, He always has something greater in store. Abraham didn't lose out by letting Lot go. He gained more clarity, more blessings, and more peace. If you feel weighed down by unnecessary burdens today, take a moment to reflect. Ask God to show you what needs to be released. Pray for the wisdom to make godly choices and the courage to let go of anything that hinders your journey. Life is easier when we travel light, trusting in God's direction and walking fully in His promises.